Lisa Namuri. Hello, Balisa. How are you?
Hi, Melissa.
Hello. Hi, I'm good. Sorry, I have to do this on my way
It's fine.
for
It's
the
fine.
evening that I will be home. That I'll be home at
All right.
me.
Yeah, but Lisa, can you share your thought about the influencer phenomena, especially the cooking influencer?
Well, first is a basic lifestyle. So I think it's spread what we can eat with the people we need everything, right? And then cook the food by yourself gives you feeling. So yeah, I think that's what is one of the content that I like. Yeah.
All right, Lisa, could you just hang on 1 second? We're going to try to clear up your connection a little bit. In the meantime, Chrissy, I mentioned at the top of the program, you have a little bit of experience in this when it comes to
Right.
creating content. How difficult is it for you to kind of like come up with ideas? I know because you're great in the kitchen, but how easy or difficult is it to translate that into social media content?
Well, it's actually very easy because I do it every day. I mean, I
Okay.
cook for my family, so I thought during the pandemic, why not document it and post
Oh,
it
it
on
only
social
started
media?
during the pandemic.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
So, I just cook whatever I want to cook and document it and then edit it with a very simple application,
Right.
Do some voiceover and post it.
But you make it sound easy when you say just document it because all that, like the camera work, like who does all of that while you're busy cooking?
Of course, the tripod.
Ah,
Good old
okay.
tripod.
Well, right now we have this very simple phone holder
Okay.
where you don't even need to, squish your phone on
Right.
it. You just place it like that.
Oh,
And if you
right.
want to move to the, let's say, move place to there,
Different
just
angle.
different angle, move it, and then move it, and then move it. That's
Okay.
it. And
Well,
then press record. That's it.
You are not the only person that's good in the kitchen here in the studio, and I'm not talking about myself, of course, I'm horrible in the kitchen. We have the guy beside you,
Yeah.
James, you're great in the kitchen. Have you ever thought about translating that instead of just posting workout videos? Have you ever thought about translating that into content? Because you always joke about, hey, I should get paid for my content. Maybe you could for making cooking videos. You're a great cook.
Well, I've tried doing it, but I'm not really consistent with it. Unlike Creasy posted
Right.
like hundreds of contents to her account.
Right.
And I'm curious, do you have any insights on which kind of content your viewers like? Are there any?
Cooking, actually, because it's very useful for them. We have thousands of fellow
Right.
moms out there that is always confused every day what to cook for my family.
Running out of ideas.
Exactly, and I've heard testimonies from my followers saying, "Oh, thank you for posting this. Every time I'm running out of ideas, I always go to your account and just randomly click a reel and
Right.
just follow it."
Okay. Well, perhaps one day you can be even more successful and end up like Lisa, who we have back online with us. Hi, Lisa.
I'm so sorry about the trouble.
You sound much better now, though. Great.
Oh, perfect then.
All right. So you can go ahead. You were, I believe, in the middle of an answer. We were talking to you about how you started posting your content on social media. Could you tell us a little bit more about it? When did you start doing this as a social media influencer?
It started around 2011.
Wow.
Wow.
A while ago.
Back then, I wasn't a cooking influencer, but I'm holding a traveling program in one of the TV stations, so I always posting about my traveling stories.
All right. And how did you shift your focus into cooking? Is it because you found that a lot of feedback that you were getting, much like Chrisia probably, was more towards cooking and things of that sort?
No, I think it's a middle-age crisis at that time. So, and then on 2016, I went to London. I took my chef's diploma for a year there, and then after that, then I share all about cooking because I think, cooking is a basic life skill. It's very important. Everyone can do it, and everyone need it. I don't think that cooking is just for women. Men also should be able to cook because it's a basic life skill for everyone.
Yeah, easy for you guys to say
Of
that
course.
I'm horrible in the kitchen. I'll probably blow up my kitchen.
Well, Lisa,
Okay.
right now many people are focusing their career on social media, right? Do you consider this as a, stable career path, maybe?
It depends. For me, the real skill, being a genuine person, that you really want to share content that is positive and useful for everyone, that's the key. If you want that to be your real job, you know what I mean? Because if you share like fake content and not a really good one, it won't be long.
Totally agree.
Well, Lisa, I've been hooked on cooking contents on TikTok for a while now, and I've been looking at those short 30 to 40 seconds video which shares like cooking hacks or recipes.
Yeah.
So what types of contents do you mostly share?
Usually just simple, healthy, and baby's food because I have a baby right now. People love it. And then, it's just they want to see us as a normal person, not as a chef actually, usually, because then they can think that, oh, if that person can do it, then I can do it. They don't want to do like too complicated recipe usually.
Yeah. I was going to say, I guess I'm the same way. When we digest content from social media, we don't like it to be overly complicated because we want to be able to memorize it as well. And speaking of...
because the first thing that come up in your mind, they should say that, oh, I can do this, I can do this, then they want to try it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's relatable, right? Now, speaking of relatable, then, in regards to your followers, how do you know exactly what it is that your followers like? Is it through the interactions that you have with them? And when you do get things like comments or DMs, how often do you reply to them?
Definitely, yeah. The engagement is very important with your followers. That's one point that can make this as a real job.
Okay.
The engagement, because the brands, they look into your engagement. They need to know that your follower is a real followers and a real buyer. So, I always make connection with the followers. If they DMs me about the recipe or even they ask me about, excuse me, another recipe, I'd love to reply them.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, many young people aspire to become influencers like you because they know that they can make money through social media, right? Now, can you tell us the story when you first become an influencer? What's your first endorsement or, a brand that's placing their campaign on your platform?
Okay, first brand that endorsed me, I used to be Wardah. Is it okay?
Oh, yeah, right.
It's Wardah
I'm familiar
makeup,
with that.
Halal makeup. Yeah, spokesperson for 10 years.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, other brands followed, but I always choose brand that can get along with my personality because I don't like to give fake content on my social media. I really like to keep it genuine, like that's through me. So I don't want to lie to my followers.
I'm glad to hear that because I think we can very much see content that people are posting and we know they're doing it because they're getting paid for it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sound like their words. So how challenging do you find it? Like, let's say a company offered you a whole giant pile of money for you to post and promote their product. I mean, it must be tempting, but if it doesn't fit your lifestyle or your personality, you would have to turn it down. How tempting or challenging is it to kind of filter out all of these extra endorsements that you cannot post?
Okay, I'm sorry I have to say this, but it's coming back to your faith. If you know that it's for you, then it will come. But if it's not, then it's not gonna be yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always keep in my mind, I just want to be me, and that's why I keep my followers real. And to be honest, the brand now, it's not just looking at the followers. They're looking, is the followers real buyer or not?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Well,
right.
Balisa, if
Because
I-
now you can buy the followers. If it's only because of the followers, you
Sure.
can buy the followers.
Right, true.
Mm.
Balisa, if I could just go back a little bit, how did you transition from being just a regular social media user to influencer? I bet a lot of youngsters would like to know how you made it. I mean, how did you become a very successful influencer right now?
I don't say that I'm a very successful influencer not right now, but I think just be yourself, and then you need to know what you want people to see in your life. You know what I mean? Because it's not just all my life. I'm showing it in social media, and then share them the good content. So people, if they feel that, because people are getting smarter right now, and we need to educate them as well. So people will start to look for content that is useful for them and not just for fun to see.
Right.
All right, that's cooking.
So yeah.
That's Influencing 101 with Lisa Namuri. Thanks you so much for sharing your insights with us today. Stay safe, Melissa. Thank you.
Right. If you guys want to know more as well and you
Thank
haven't
you.
followed